Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Software Inc., welcome back to Conflict Inc. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today... oh dear, I have a few orders of business to get to, and I'm going to use this as my opportunity to do so, because I can't do another video. I'm kind of ill in a weird way. I'm not, like, sick, but I have this thing with my chest at the moment where commentating really hurts, and talking for extended periods of time really hurts. So that's why videos these last couple of days have been a little bit scarce. And it's possibly why videos in the future for the next couple of days may be a little bit few and far between, because I can't commentate for long periods of time. This is probably going to be a bit of a test, but we shall see. I should be okay to do a Software Inc. video. I should be. There might be a few more cuts than usual. There might not be. But anyway, that's the order of business dealt with. Let's actually get down to what's important, and that is making some lovely, lovely money. Gotta make all that money. NerdOS is actually coming along pretty well. System design and 2D design could be better. I want to have a look at my OS team. Yeah, system's not great, 2D's not great. I just noticed 3D is now a thing, so it might be worth getting some courses in 3D, especially for the core team. So let's go to employees, and I want to select these first three, and I want to educate them as 3D designers. So design specialization for 3 months in 3D and start that education. Then these ones can be 3D coders, so programmer in 3D and start education, and you guys can be 3D artists, so that should hopefully do a reasonable job in getting a good balance of 3D skills throughout the core team. The B team, I mean, I guess they're not doing anything, and we are making some good money at the moment, so I could probably afford to send these guys off as well. So send you three off on a design course. Send you three off on a programming course. Then send you three off. I've just noticed Fidel McGee. That's a very conflicting name. That's like, you know, not quite Irish and then Irish. So that's a very interesting name. And artists. There we go. Okay, so we've got them all going off on 3D courses, which will be useful for the future. That's what it is. It'll be useful for the future because it should result in some better products. It also means we don't have to hire more people right away who can do 3D. These guys can do it in their own time. Also, still 54,000 from Seaview 4, 81,000 on Railbad X2, 1.2 million on that. That is fine by me. Let me have a quick look at my releases. Actually, yeah, let's just stretch you out a little bit. Release date 1990 April. We did Bug Blocker, making good money. Real Bad Axe isn't making much. Seaview 4 made quite a bit of money. Generally speaking, everything except the games that we release make money. But I'm kind of liking making games, honestly, and with the the discovery, I suppose, of 3D development, it might be worth making a new game engine. Well, it might be worth making a visual tool and an audio, well, a visual tool that can do 3D, if at all possible. It then might be worth making a game engine that can do 3D, and I guess an operating system that can possibly support it as well would be quite necessary. Maybe operating systems by default can sort of do anything as long as the engine that the thing's running on is okay, so we might be alright. I do want to have a look at releases from other companies. The last two releases have been me. F1 Rebirth by those guys. It's a game, it's good, made them some money, at least their game made them something. Skate Light by Punch to Light Studios, didn't make them much. I do want to have a look at some other companies though, like what are they all up to? Let's sort by worth. So we have my nearest competitor is Microface LLC, founded in 1970. They've got some reasonable money. Their reputation isn't great though, and their products by release date, their most recent was 1989. That was Sloth 2, which was a horrible operating system that didn't make them much. I would love to buy this company. I really would. I would love to buy Microfits LLC just so I can make some money off of them by buying their operating system, by acquiring the company and then making Sloth 3, because it would make a lot of money, because Sloth has for the longest time been a very well-used operating system, shall we say. But I think we'll be okay. Fringe Slam Show has a very low reputation with 15 products. What have they been up to recently? Horrible, bad, 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 good, horrible, good, bad, horrible, bad, good, mediocre, good. They haven't had a good time. They've released a lot of games, but none of them have been great. And their last, 6 products, didn't make them any money. Also, I mean, when was that? That was June of '88, and then September the next year they released another version of that game, even though it was bad the year before. They're really having no luck. They are running that franchise into the ground. But I can't really say anything about it. That's kind of what I do with franchises when I start buying companies. And don't worry, there will come a time in the near future when I start buying a lot of companies and a lot of IPs just for the sole purpose of resurrecting bad and forgotten IPs, because it will make me a lot of money. That's how I work my business in this, I'm not gonna lie. So someone mentioned in the comments, I can't remember if it was on the previous episode or not, but someone mentioned in the comments or asked me a question, why so many bathrooms about the place? The reason you need so many bathrooms is because there are a lot of members of staff, and they will complain if they don't have enough bathrooms, and they'll start wanting pay rises. So having enough bathrooms to keep everyone happy is very important, because it means you're not paying them more and more, and they're doing... basically, the happier you keep your employees, the better the quality of work is that they will do. So it is very important to keep your employees happy. Also, it might be worth putting another coffee machine into their office, and maybe another one in there. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to needs. Get me a nice espresso machine. There's that. And there's one in... Oh, I can't put it there. Okay. Oh, there's already a light on that table. And there's one there. Also, someone was asking me how you place multiple objects at once. It's just to hold shift while placing something, and it will let you place multiple versions of it. That is, it's really that simple, to be honest. Right, let's get let's have a look at my teams and see. Okay, they're okay with 3D. They're alright with 3D. Like, it could be better. It could definitely be better. But I think we'll be alright. We'll make a 3D product, and we shall hopefully manage to get them some experience that way. It's not going to be open source, no way. It's gonna be, I guess, CView 5. Interesting. Let's put it on the core dev server. Another thing people were mentioning as well was that I kept forgetting to put my developments on servers. I know I did. I watched it back, and I realized full well that I completely forgot. Also, this isn't actually utilizing 3D development, interestingly enough. So it might not be worth my time doing that. What about a game? Can I make a game with, like... I imagine I would need an engine that can do 3D. I don't imagine it's going to let me do it this way. Yeah, 2D graphics. So maybe I do need to make a new visual tool that can support 3D. I don't know, because I can't do 3D graphics right now for some reason. I guess these guys could be sent off on another education course then, because their audio and their system design needs to be a lot better, and their audio design needs to be a lot better. So maybe send 3 off on... Maybe just send 5 on system design, then the other 4 can be split amongst... No, send 6 on system design, then 1 on, the remaining 3 can be split amongst audio. So employees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So system design. Okay, and then you're going to be sent off on audio design. So let's start you off with that. You can be sent off on audio programming. Alright. And you're already a pretty good audio artist, so you probably don't need to be away for 3 months, but I'll send you off anyway. Because everyone else is going to be away for 3 months, and you'll be bored out of your mind. Okay, well that's a good start. NerdOS is coming along slowly. The B team is definitely needing some work, but I'm kind of okay with them as they are. At least none of their design and code are all, you know, pretty good. So I can put these guys onto some project. I definitely want to make something though. I guess I could make Bug Blocker 91 and release it very, very early in 1991. It might be worth doing. I mean, another... Oh, web-based games. They never succeed. In my testing, web-based games have never succeeded. But I'm willing to give it a try. Also, I'm not going to do an MMO because I would actually need a dedicated MMO server, so I don't want to do that. Let's put it on CView 4. Let's put it on CSound 3. Okay, it doesn't go on an operating system. It's going to go to the B team. There we go. It's going to be an original IP, obviously. Web-based game. Web-based. So it's not an MMO, but it is web-based. I don't know. Let me think of a good name for a web-based game. Oh, I know. Sergeant Sabby. Okay. Sergeant Stabby Face. Online. There we go. That'll do. Sergeant Stabby Face Online. No, because that is technically part of an existing IP. Let me see. I don't know. Captain MURDERSTAB Online? Captain MURDERSTAB Online. That seems, yeah. Captain MURDERSTAB Online. That seems like a great game. All right, let's get them developing that. I mean, oh yeah, no, they're designing it pretty quickly. They're having no trouble with Captain MURDERSTAB Online. That's yeah, it's already good. Okay, so in a month of design, they've got it pretty much up to a good standard. That's nice. I mean, can they finish it today? Yep. They're totally going to have the design finished today anyway. Let's start development. Oh my god. Okay. So they finished design and they may finish the alpha phase in the same month. Yeah, pretty much finished the alpha phase. The art isn't kind of completely done there. It might be worth giving them another little bit of time to just finish out the art alpha phase there. There's the art done, so promote it into beta. And I guess we'll release Sergeant MURDERSTAB or Captain MURDERSTAB Online. Release, yes. I would like to market Captain MURDERSTAB Online, please. I would like to stop marketing CView 4, and we'll stop marketing RealPad X2. And we shall assign my marketing team to Captain MURDERSTAB Online. That seems great. And it's probably a good time to start developing that new antivirus that we're going to need. So it's going to be Bug Blocker 91. You know, it's our yearly income of £5 million. Bug Blocker 91. It's going to be using CView 4, which is good. It's going to be running in Sloth 2, so it's going to be running in everything, basically. Because why not? Background scan and QA testing. Okay. And it's going to be on the B dev server. Did I put Captain MURDERSTAB on a development server? I don't know if I did. That might annoy people. Yeah, there we go. So let's give that to the B team. And get them developing good old Bug Blocker 91. That'll make people happy. Hopefully. Also, NerdOS is up to the great standard. It's, again, very slow development on NerdOS, but I'm kind of okay with it. These things happen. Also, my core team should be getting back today, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, God, everyone wants paid. Right. Oh, this is going to take a little bit. No, it's not. I don't have that many employees. There we go. All right, and close. And everyone comes to work today, right? The core team's back. Is the core team not back today? No, maybe they're not back until January then. Okay. I guess that's all right. These things happen. Just make sure Bug Blocker 91 is released on time, and I reckon we'll probably release... I almost went full Christopher Walken there. Oh, wait a minute. Captain Murderstab Online got me at £840,000. How did I do that? Captain Murderstab Online is my best-selling game. Wow, okay. I'm very much okay with that. That's actually pretty great. Okay. Let's get the, I guess it did come out in the run-up to Christmas. So let's get the core team back today. Captain Murderstab Online, let's say, yeah, it made half of that in the second month. Okay, so how's my core team looking in terms of education? Pretty rough. System's good. System's back up and good. I kind of want to send half them off on network art and then do some more audio, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. I do want to start developing a new visual software, though. So, visual tool, it's going to be CView 4. So there we go, CView 5. View 5. It's going to be on the core dev server, and it's going to be running on, I don't think I want to run it on anything from before 1980. So yeah, we'll start only supporting more modern operating systems. I say modern, they're still very old operating systems that I'm running them on, but that's fine. Okay. I mean, it'll make me less money, but I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. That's not too much of a concern. Bug blocker's coming along nicely. This is absolutely getting there, which is great. That's fantastic news. Bug Blocker 90 is still being marketed while we're making Bug Blocker 91, which is ready to develop. I guess we'll stop marketing Bug Blocker 90. Captain Murderstab Online is doing alright. That's what you want to be seeing. Alright, we make some interesting games here at Conflict Inc. You know, there's just another E3 presentation coming up with Captain Murderstab. You know, just walk out on stage. I don't know if I should do this again. I'm just giving myself more work in editing. Oh dear. So you remember a few years ago we released Sergeant Stabby Face? Well, we came back with we thought that Sergeant Stabby Face was a very solitary game. So we went ahead and made a web-based game that you can all play. Doesn't matter what your operating system is. It's called Captain Murderstab, and it's online. So it's about Captain Murderstab, who likes murder stabbing people, not in the face specifically, but it's online, so you can stab your friends. So if you're into that, buy it. If you're not, then peace off. Oh, CView 5 is ready to develop, so let's do that. That's nice to see. This is just needing some artwork done on it. But does look like it'll be released in time, which is very good news. So if we can get CView 5 kind of pushed through, if we can keep work going on NerdOS, we are painfully close to having that in a good state. This is promoted. Okay. I mean, do I want to hold on to this until a later time and release Bug Blocker 91 next month? I don't see the point. Let's just release Bug Blocker 91 to the public, and I would like to assign that to my marketing team. And I suppose hope for the best, really. Let's go ahead and promote CView 5 into beta. And tomorrow we get to see what Bug Blocker does. Hopefully a profit. Hopefully a profit. Yeah, 1.9 million. That is a little bit less, but it was on fewer operating systems. Or was that CView I put in fewer operating systems? Whatever the case, 1.9 million is still a nice profit, so I'm not too concerned. I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind too much. CView 5 is ready for release, so let's go ahead and do all of that. There we go. I would like to assign that to my marketing team and get them on that. Captain Murderstab Online is, I feel Sergeant Stabby Face was a better title, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there will be another Captain Murderstab game, but there will probably, most likely, definitely be another Sergeant Stabby Face game at some point. Also, NerdOS is so close to being decent. Seaview 5 is going to make me £675,000. Not amazing. Also, let's stop marketing Captain MURDERSTAB. Yeah, not amazing. Profit-wise, it did make me a profit, so I'm kind of okay with that. Bug Blocker 91 is still doing a good job. Yeah, that's honestly not so bad. That's pretty good. Okay, so something I want to do right away, actually, is I just realized something I could probably do there as well. That might be a good idea. Let me see. No, I couldn't really put any parking in there. Okay, so something I want to do is I want to go to build mode, and I want to get rid of the parking over here, and I kind of want to put some parking in there instead. Alright, and the reason I want to do that is because I want to get rid of the parking spaces there and put a new building in there, and that new building is going to be our support team, basically. We're going to have a building for basically supporting our products. So if I do that, then I do that. Okay. That's a weird little corner piece, but that's fine. Then I'll do that. So that's going to be a hallway down the side of the building, which is an interesting choice of layout, I suppose. It's an interesting... I guess they could enter the building at that corner, couldn't they? Or alternatively, can I get rid of that altogether? Because that is just a room now, isn't it? So yeah, I could just destroy that room, or have sliding glass doors all around the sides of it. So that is actually the entrance to the building, which is interesting, I suppose. That's an interesting design choice. So standard door or glass, I guess glass doors are a good decision. Some large windows all along these corridors. And there we go. And all the way down here as well. Right. So now we've got that done, and probably want them at the ends too. And I guess on the inside wouldn't hurt too much, though we are going to need some ventilation, so might want to watch out for that. I want one there. I want a glass door there. I want a large window there. And there, all along there as well, why not? There we go, and I guess I'll do the same on this side as well, so it's just a bunch of glass the whole way through that part of the building. There we go, that looks alright. Okay, right, so that's going to be our support team building. It is going to be extended at some point to be more than just for the support team. But I think for the meantime, it'll be a reasonable building. Have I done that right? Yeah, it's a bit weird, but that's fine by me. That's a reasonable looking building, I think. That'll be a good building. Although I do need to select that hallway, then select all of these hallways, because I want to unify the style. Then the support team can have a similar colored room to the marketing team. So unify the styles. There we go. That'll be okay. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Gonna just need to put the computers in and then work out just how many people we're gonna need for the support team. You know, I've just realized something. We unlocked new computers and we didn't actually upgrade to them. So that is something we should probably do. I kind of want a unified style on the computers though. So what I'll do is I will put the computers in over here. I'll put a computer in here first, and then we're going to come up with a unified style for the computer because I want it to look kind of unique. So the computer is going to be, I guess just white works, doesn't it? That's the table. That's not what I want to do. I want to select the computer, I want to color it, and the primary color is going to be white, and then the secondary color could be like an orange. It's a bit interesting. Bit of an orange, bit of an orange color, bit of a very bright orange color, I suppose. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Let's set that as the default style. And now what we need to do is select every other computer that we have and spend some money to replace them. So that's all those computers, it's all these computers, It's a whole bunch of computers. Hopefully I don't miss any computers, because that'll annoy people, won't it? Marketing team doesn't really need upgraded computers, but they're going to get them anyway, because they'll complain if they don't. Then we've got all, 20-something, I think it's just 20 people in the OS team as well. Select all of your computers. And then we get the really loud noise, which is the upgrade sound. That's really loud. But there we go, we've got all those computers, which are kind of nice. I didn't forget anyone, did I? No, we're good. Alright, that's kind of nice. They've got all their white and orange computers. I'm sure they'll love them. At least they had better love them, because I spent money on them. Okay, the support team building is pretty much done. That's 10 PCs, that's 2 fridges, 2 espresso machines, all the heating and cooling things they will need. I realize, however, I haven't put a bathroom in here, so we are absolutely going to need a couple of those. So what I may do is put a building there, or a room there, then extend up this way. And this is going to be another entrance, basically, to the building, which, I mean, I guess they don't really need, but I'll do anyway. So do that. And I want to do a wall of large windows just there as well. And I will not be doing all that many doorways, but what I will do is put a sliding glass door there and there, because they can have bathrooms over here. I'll put 3 of them, just because that'll make them not complain. And that's kind of important. So do that to unify the styles. Then we select one of these bathrooms. And then we select all of these bathrooms. And we unify the styles. And then we're going to need large windows there. Then we're going to need some small windows there. Then we're going to need some doors just like that. And then we go to here and go to lighting, and we want a wall lamp in each of those, and we go to needs, and we obviously want the turret. And there we go. Right, that should keep my support team relatively happy. At least that's the hope. Do they need a lounge? I guess a lounge wouldn't really hurt, would it? It might actually help a little bit with the cleaning staff, because I'm noticing the majority of people using my lounge over here are the cleaning staff, so probably a good idea to unify the styles there. And then go for a sliding glass. No, I feel like the lounge would be a little bit more private. Maybe not exterior-wise. Well, yeah, exterior-wise as well, the lounge would probably be a little bit more private. So, I mean, I say private, it's got a lot of windows, but, it's still much more private than the actual building itself, so that's fine. What's up with this room? Temperature's going to vary a lot in here. Oh yeah, that got rid of a lot of radiators and a lot of vents. Oh dear. Temperature, I didn't think about that. There's another vent. Do we need more radiator? We do. 1 and... Oh, we're okay. Good, alright. So what does this lounge have? 2 sofas, 2 coffee machines, 2 fridges. That's fine by me. Office, we're going to need 2 tables. So, 2 coffee machines. And then the rest of it is, I guess, reception. We need 2 sofas. Well, we don't need 2 sofas, but I want 2 sofas. So 2 sofas can go there. Then 2 fridges as well. So fridge, and then coffee machines. Let's get a couple of those there and there. Okay, then we go to lighting. We're going to need some roof lighting in here, so there and there. And in here is going to need some lighting as well. So there and there, and there and there. Then between those tables as well. All the hallways are going to need lit up a little bit. So that should be easy enough to do by doing that. That should be enough light, I imagine. Should be. Might need some light above the doors there, and I guess I'll put some light above the doors there. And I think that hallway might be okay, but I'll do some there as well. Okay, that should be good. That should be more than enough for a reasonable support team. The thing is, I need to put together the support team. So, support, add that team, and I need 10 people who can all work together. This could be challenging. Hire employees. I want a lead. That seems like a good idea. Someone who's a nice leader, preferably. Highest score was a 52-year-old called Eddie Henry. He is an introvert and he's stubborn, so he's going to be useless. Bernardo, generous and dramatic, good leader. You are hired. All right. Okay, so what options do we have? We have 5 different things for programmers. Okay, well, I guess we'll get one of each. So we'll get a 2D programmer. We'll interview Carmen Hill for the support team. You would be very bad. This is going to take a... Oh, no, you're normal. You are absolutely hired. Right, so that's a 2D programmer. Now I just need to hire a bunch more. So that's a 2D programmer. We need... what else? What's next? A 3D programmer. That's going to be useless, but sure. Let's get this done. Okay, so I've gone ahead and hired 8 people for the support team. I know I can get 10, but I only want the 8 to begin with because, well, they're not very good at anything, which is slightly problematic. But the thing is, if I go ahead and assign this room to the support team, I also want to turn on room labels. So that's the support team. I do want to have a quick look, though. Limit room usage as for leaders, anyone, that's fine by me. Limit room usage to a lounge. Okay, but it's not limited to any specific team. Limit room usage here. That is, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that is fine by me. Maybe this room should be limited to team, limited to the core team. That seems fine. Really, this room is core team as well. It's just me, so switch team to core. There we go. Okay, so that seems fine by me. That's the marketing team in there. I don't know why that's not been assigned. So marketing goes in there. Really, only marketing should be going down that whole way. But that'll be fine. Those aren't limited to anyone. That lounge probably should be limited to just support team, really. But that'll be fine. That'll be fine. It's a nice lounge. I think we're good. Let's speed things up. Let's turn room labels off. And those cars will be gone tomorrow. And they can park over there, which will be good. Hopefully they'll actually use it, though. That's the thing. I'll be curious to see if they use it or not. Marketing's going pretty well on this. Bug blocker, 91, 1.1 million there. CView 5 still doing alright. NerdOS is actually very close to moving into alpha, which would be great if it would just go ahead and do that. Everyone's moved their car out of the building, which is fantastic to see. So when is my support team gonna... Well, that's the support team arriving. Okay. So have them move into there, which is great. That's the support team working. I guess what I want to do, I suppose, because, I mean, the support team aren't going to be doing anything until NerdOS releases. So I could just send them all off on, you know, basic coding courses, which might be a good idea. So I guess send the entire support team off on a 2D coding. Well, I guess system and 2D. Well, system would probably be most important. So employees, select all, educate, programmer, system for 3 months. That'll do. Okay. That should hopefully make them a little bit more efficient. And I mean, you know, if they end up doing a good idea, I will let the support, good job, I will let the support team develop something at some point. I mean, it's unlikely, and they are only in, yeah, they're not even in long. Oh dear. Right, can we hurry up on the design of NerdOS? We're painfully close to having the system design be fantastic. I also want to look at my OS team because, yeah, their design skills are pretty decent, and their coding skills will go up quite a bit when that moves into alpha because it's going to be in alpha for so long. I should probably get these guys all making something, shouldn't I? Let me see. Let's create a new piece of software. I don't really want to make a game engine. Or do I? That's the question. I kind of do. Visual Tool, CView 5. Yeah, I think I need a new engine. Okay, let's develop software. Let's make a game engine. Let's have it be Real Bad Axe 3, maybe? I mean, it could be. We could make a successor to the Poly engine from all those years ago. The Vision engine. We didn't invent it, but we could take it over and... Yeah, let's make a successor to the Vision engine. Or maybe, well... The Vision Engine 2.0. Yeah, that's Vision... We'll just call it Vision 2.0. There we go, that seems great. Put that on the core dev server. It's going to be in-house, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm curious to see if making a game engine that's in-house will make the game sell better, because technically, you know, no one else is using your engine, no one else has their hands on your engine, so it might be a reasonable idea. Core team's doing a reasonable job. We'll put it on... It actually seems a little bit silly to make a game engine, considering NerdOS is going to be released... we'll just make another one. We'll make another one. It'll be fine. Vision 3.0 will still... Vision 2.5 will be working in NerdOS. We'll put it on... maybe not those ones. Well, they still have a pretty big share of people, so we'll put it on those. So we can make games for all those people. 2D rendering, PC speaker, scripting, QI. Less than a year for a team of 6. Okay. No, we can do that. We can do that. Vision 2.0. So, develop, I suppose. And we'll hope they do a good job. Like, they are developing it pretty quickly. Everything's going up at a reasonable speed. 2D is actually the weakest of the bunch, which... I mean, considering, you know, it's a fairly hefty engine, I think they're doing a pretty good job there. How is OS development going? System is so close to moving the whole project forward. It really is. They're so close to having the whole project move forward, and I really can't wait for them to do it. Also, the support team is still away, which I'm fine with. Come on, get the system design done. One more pixel. That's all I need. One more pixel. One more pixel. Develop. NerdOS has moved into alpha. This is a great day. Oh, what a day. What a lovely day. So I am very curious to see how much Bug Blocker 91 wound up making me. 4.3 million, down from 4.9 on Bug Blocker 90, which was down from 5.1 on 89, which was down from 5.2 on 88, which was down from 7 million in 87. So it is making less and less each year, but I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. I don't mind all that much, just because it's still making me millions every year. That's the support team back, so let me have a quick look at you guys and see what you're all up to. Support team is now very good at system coding, interestingly enough. So let's send you guys off on a network coding course then. So, actually, maybe a 2D coding course. Select all, educate, programmer, 2D. Start education, bugger off and do your thing. That'll be great for all of you. Vision 2.0 is doing pretty well, honestly. That's, I think we're doing a good job. It might be time to get Bug Blocker 92 into development under the B team. So let's develop software. It's going to be antivirus. It's going to be Bug Blocker 92. So Bug Blocker 92. It's going to be on the B dev server. It's going to be using CView 5. And it's going to be running on everything as... Actually, no, again, we're going to just limit it to... Actually, we'll put it back on everything. We'll put it back. We'll go back on what we said. It's, you know, we here at Conflict Inc. listen to consumer feedback, and people weren't happy that we abandoned the older operating systems. So we've decided to put it on every operating system, once again, that exists. So there we go. That'll be pretty great. That's high stability. Oh, I see. So, so QA testing is a more stable product. But not doing QA testing increases usability, and increases innovation, and increases the number of artists that we'd need. But it makes it less stable. I might take a risk on that, honestly. I kind of like the idea of taking a risk on that, because while, you know, having a stable product is great, higher usability and higher innovation might be a good idea. Let's try it. Let's try something a little bit risky on this one. We're going back to the older operating systems, and we're not doing QA testing, so this could be good. It could be great, or it could be really, really dumb. But either way, I'm kind of excited to see how Bug Blocker 92 winds up turning out, because it could very well be the best one yet, or I mean, what's more likely is the worst one yet. So you know, we'll have to sit around and see. Although it's really being designed quite quickly there, which is very good news. Yeah, general development is always nice to see on these antivirus software cycles. You guys are doing all right. NerdOS. This is actually, the artists are doing a great job in there. That's fantastic. Oh, everyone wants paid. Sure. There you go. Let's pay everybody. And there we go. And close. And is the support team back? No, they'll be back in January, I suppose. That's fine by me. Yeah, they're still away. Okay, that's all right. That's there's no problem there. Oh, this is actually ready to develop. So let's get that done. Oh my god, they're flying through alpha. That's nice. All right. Well, we'll get it into beta in January and probably released in February. So Vision 2.0. Oh no, I haven't been have I been overdeveloping you? Is Vision 2.0 being overdeveloped, or is 2D art just suffering? Have I overdeveloped? No, it's just 2D art suffering. Oof, I was really bloody worried there. Gonna be honest. Support team actually isn't back. They'll be back in February, I suppose. Didn't make money in... oh, wait a minute. Actually, stop marketing those. Right. Vision 2.0, very nearly ready to move forward. Bug Blocker is ready to promote. Get that into beta, and oh, so close. We're definitely getting a February release on it though, which is fine by me. Vision 2.0 is ready to move into alpha. Okay, and that should be my support team back today, which is fantastic news. Bug Blocker is ready for a release, so yes, I want to market the thing in every way that I do. I want to assign that to my marketing team as I do, and my support team, you guys could probably have some network education now, so I want to select you all, want to educate you in network. Okay, and you guys are going to be away for another while. This support team is probably not going to get any work for a while because I am just waiting on the OS team finishing NerdOS, and then I'll move support for the product over to the other team. So by the time they get the opportunity to actually support the product, they're going to be just as good at developing products as the people that made the bloody thing. So hopefully that'll be quite useful, but I'm very curious to see what Bug Blocker 92 does in terms of sales. So let's see what month 1 sales on Bug Blocker 92 bring. It is a grand total of 1.1 million. Oh, that's the lowest yet. Okay, maybe QA testing is something we should maybe do a bit more of, honestly. I'm not happy with 1.1 million from an antivirus software. That's not a great amount of money at all. I'm actually really just not pleased with that at all. That's kind of disappointing. Anyway, folks, I think I'll leave it there for today. I think we're doing an alright job. We have a support team now. We have a second building, which is kind of cool. That's an interesting little thing to pay attention to. And we can expand it as well. I mean, that's currently the support team. We could get a massive development team in here if we really wanted to. That's not really necessary at the moment, though. I think as we get into the 2000s, we might need a massive support team for some games. I know that making operating systems later on in the game, like if we started a new operating system now, we would need a much bigger team because of some of the things that we would have. NerdOS is absolutely going to be outdated by the time that it releases. And honestly speaking, I probably should go ahead and put together another team to make another operating system. And I might do that in the next episode. We'll see. I kind of hope NerdOS does get released soon so we can see what it makes. It might not make any money at all, but it will get us a huge market share, and that's the important thing. But whatever the case, thank you kindly for watching. I've been the Conflict Nerd, this has been Software Inc., and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!